I don't have a sense of urgency, really. But I believe I should have because of what I've seen. Tried to upload a video, but didn't have room on my camera. So anyway, I went and deleted everything. And there we go, we just left 2 videos. There's my practice one. So just at the end, my last witness was this. So the practice one that I didn't know was going to be a practice one. The time frame, here we go, the time and the date was 117. Well, that's coming up all the time on Jeffrey's channel. And he, like me, just keeps getting this number for a date, April 17th. But when he goes through his videos, it's always 117. So here we go, 117. That's the last thing. Whether I read this or you read it, I don't know. So anyway, I'm just recording that I tried to do that wee video. The number is a confirmation to me. It's about a headline, that's what I saw. By Fear No Man. It caught my eye. It's a live that he did. It's cutting in and out, but I listened to a bit and I heard him say that word. Attack, bloody cyber, whatever. I'm swearing. Anyway, he said go to my community page, so I pressed on it. So that is really the reason why I want to put this up, okay? That and the heading of Fear No Man's video, because the testimony of the communist invasion that I have is the bear moving up and down, coming around the corner towards the city, bang bang being the bear. Of course, immediately we go to rush with the bear. And I saw a bear coming down a escalator into the centre of America. That's my testimony. So, when I see a headline, I hope you read this, what I just wrote there. When I see a headline, let me find it. Which hasn't even come up yet. When I see a headline like that, I watch Bears on the Prowl. That's what's on his community page that I played about 1 minute of, and I'd heard enough. And just go back to my messenger. So I just want to explain before you hear what Pew Ton has apparently briefed his military on. I want you to know what that beautiful room is to me. Well over a year ago now. Building a room and the Lord speaking to me about it. It's a party room, it's where I go to worship. Well, I actually do it already and I've been practicing it most of my Christian walk, but the Lord's trained me up in it. So basically it's in His presence. And the room that I was building was called Beautiful. The room was called Beautiful. One of the pups that were born was named Beautiful, and she went to Grace's house, Grace and Joshua's house, and they kept the original name Beautiful, and that's a rare thing. It's only happened once before, and that was Midnight, the first puppy ever born of Glory was called Midnight, after midnight, because it came after midnight, which is now, it's after midnight. What's coming, I don't know, but it's to do with the bear. This puppy was called Beautiful. At the same time as her room came to me Beautiful. Now, it was then, last year, that the Lord gave me the pantomime of the urgency. So I understand the urgency of the beautiful room, yet I'm not experiencing it now in the spirit. Oh, I have peace. But at the time, I knew what was to come was going to be something that it wasn't possible to cope with in the natural. You know, like fear will fail us, our hearts, that type of impossible. So we're at that place. And the Lord talked to me about the beautiful room. It was the words of Jesus. Beautiful was the word from Jesus. What's beautiful about me was a word I ascribed in 2018 from the Lord. Well, the answer is Jesus. It's the only thing that's beautiful about me. So eyes on Him, heart on the Lord. What I knew then was just stop watching. Stop watching. Hopefully you know how to find the Lord and within your heart and it normally is, it's worship of whatever way he waiting for eagle's wings, worship. And that's all you need to do, okay? Don't run around like a blue-ass fly if you can help it. Do this. Instruct others to do it. But if they don't look back. Like, I think the Holy Spirit's back. It's like Lot. And I thought about that, how he honestly didn't look back. It was his wife. And he never even looked back to see what had become of her. He heard from the angels of the Lord and he never looked back. And it was his own family member who did. So can you do that? Just ask for the Lord for strength to do that. Because you work out your salvation in fear and trembling. And it's not selfish. Because if you're not with Him, you're totally useless to anyone. Do you understand that? You have no weapons. And you can't do His work. And you can't serve or help anyone if you haven't let the Lord help you. So He's trying to help you out here. And eyes on Him, right? So in summary, go to the party room. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Opposite. So here we go. That's just what I was watching before I went to bed. Again, I watched it in a few parts. I watched a couple of minutes of that. It's ridiculous. Then I dealt to a puppy who had poo all over him, and it happened to be a pirate. One of 5's black and whites, which are signs. And then this caught my eye. I see how much I watched. The sound's not good. Community page. Right. So now we're here. So I'm going to play Not Fear No Man. That's my gallery. I document it. So I just woke, had to clean pirate poos, right? Fire didn't clean her. It's unusual for that to happen. Very unusual. And I got what I felt I need to put up here now. A quick heads up, alright? Because of what the Lord has shown me personally. Too many of the Lord's words to ignore here. Do you understand? For me it is. I've already pantomimed this, so I'm at pace. So I'm going to press the link, and then I just want, no, I won't press the link. I'll just go directly to the video. Right, this is where I'm at. It just says Intel apeshit statement from. And just in case it goes down straight away. Right, that's the words. Okay, you could screenshot that if you like. Let's just listen to it. I didn't listen to much. I'm just going to play a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you might need to be quick.
I suggest you listen very, very closely. It is now midnight on March the 11th. I just got notification.
Now, it's a little bit strange that he said it's now midnight, because beginning of this video I mentioned 2 puppies that have kept their name, and one was the first one ever born, which was called Midnight, and this one called Beautiful.
And that the Intel community is going absolutely apeshit right now. Word is coming out of the Kremlin that they have made the following statement to the heads of the military, and I quote from the Kremlin: "Friday evening will be beautiful for the whole world." And when they were pressed as to why they were saying that, their response was, "Russia has started down a road of no return. We will not submit to NATO." They're speculating right now, to the best of their ability, that...
Let's not listen to the speculation. Now, keep it always in the back of your mind. You can, I'll link this. Keep it always in the back of your mind that she hears, he hears. So she being the female rival. So more often than not, it's still God in control, so it makes no difference. I know that's hard to understand. Lex explained it. But you have to understand that the Lord has shown me things. And then, which is he hears. And then it gets repeated. So Russia is repeating what Jesus has told me, little me. Yes. Right. I really wanted to show you, before we finish, what Billy's put up. It's just one little shot. I talked a lot about a lot of things this morning. I'll put that one up, right? Interesting, eh? Had that word double down from the Democrats. Okay, beautiful. And Beer. It's heads up from me, and it's heads up from him. Bless.